Welcome back. As always, be sure to leave a comment if you have anything to add to this video, any comment about the channel in general, or you have any topics you want me to make in a future video about, be sure to leave it down in the comments. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, YC Games. It's one with the orange logo, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So, I started recording this video, basically just thinking, why am I not playing Borderlands 3 anymore? Like, I literally just recorded this gameplay right before I started recording the audio for this video. And the whole point behind it was me going into it thinking, why has it been so long since I played this game? Like, I was so excited for the longest time. I played through the main campaign, I started my second playthrough, and I'm just, I don't know, it's fun, it's a lot of fun, but I just don't find myself playing it as much as I really thought I would. It's definitely not as much as Borderlands 2. So that's kind of what this video is going to delve into, is why is Borderlands 3 already dying down even though it just came out. Now I already made a whole nother video, the problems with Borderlands 3 story, so I'm not going to spend much time talking about it here. Moral of this story though is that the story isn't great. It's not worth a second playthrough. And now I realize that yes, the end game and the whole drive of the game and replayability of it is for the loot. It's for getting better loot. And yeah, that's well and good. I'm just saying that the story could have been better. You know, a lot of stories, no matter how many times you go through it, it's still a good story. This story, for me at least, and for a lot of other people out there, it seems, it wasn't a good story for the first time through, so it definitely does not warrant a second playthrough. Now let's talk about that loot for a second. And I realize this is going to be a very subjective point, because I guess pretty much all my points are subjective, but regardless, the loot, they messed up the loot. Like, yeah, there's a lot of really cool, unique guns, but once you play through one playthrough, you've seen all the different variants of normal guns. And legendaries, yeah, there's a lot of really cool, unique legendaries as well. But, especially in the beginning when the legendaries were just broken for the spawn rate, you got to see all of them without even really trying. You were basically guaranteed a legendary to drop pretty much every boss fight, it felt like. And, yeah, that's great for some people, I guess. For me personally, like, I just want to see a legendary gun. Use it for a little bit, like, yeah, that's really fun to use. Alright, I'm done with that. I'll put it aside. Unless it has, like, really cool stats, you know, I'll actually keep it like a main gun. It's not something I seek out trying to find them. I seek out personally, I seek out legendary guns because I like their unique attributes. I like seeing the unique thing they do. I like the creative thing that Gearbox does with their guns and the legendaries. I like seeing that. But once I see it once, I'm done. Yeah, I might help late game or, you know, with this build or whatever. That's not for me. I really don't care. As long as I got guns that do the job, I'm satisfied. I don't need to be super overpowered. I want to just, you know, as long as I got guns that are good enough, I'm good. Legendary guns for me are more for just the neat things they do. Once I see them, I'm done with them. And the way they were just handing out legendary guns like candy when the game first launched, I've seen pretty much all of them. I realize there's a lot I missed out on, but I've seen enough for me to feel satisfied. And that sucks, because, you know, a big drive for me late game in Borderlands 2 was me trying to seek out these legendary guns. And once I saw them once, I'm done. I used it for a little bit just for the fun of it, and that was it. But the fact that they just gave them out so frequently early, and that really a lot of them weren't even that unique. They just were stronger, or did like something a little bit, like they weren't even that super unique. And there were some, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of guns that were unique and they were good, but nothing to really pursue me to find the rest of them. Now again, I realize this point especially is very, very subjective, because that is how I deal with the loot in these games. Now a lot of people, obviously, you're gonna keep looting, trying to get the best variation of those legendary guns, or of those whatever guns you're using. And for you guys, I'm sure, hey, this is perfect. I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about people like me. I realize it's probably a very huge minority in there that just want to see the unique guns. and want to keep playing just to find them. But I'm really not driven to find them because they're not, I don't know, worth finding to me, I guess. Now, this is gonna sound weird at first, so just kind of let me explain this one. By side stuff, I'm talking like the dead claptraps, the Typhon logs, the Iridian writing, stuff like that. I'm not talking about side missions, because the side missions are pretty awesome. You know, a lot of them are a lot better than main missions, personally, and a lot of people seem to agree with me in that statement. I'm talking about the side stuff. Why they include it? I get, alright, maybe want to drag out the runtime a little bit, but it's not entertaining. It's just dumb. It's just you walk by, you see a little symbol pop up on the minimap, you go up, you press square, you listen to an audio log. Yeah, you get another joke now and then with the Typhon logs and the dead claptraps, but I don't care. It just felt like a checklist most of the time. And honestly, my second playthrough, like my solo playthrough, didn't even touch them. Like if I was a dead claptrap right in my way, I grab it. But I didn't seek out Typhon logs. I didn't seek out the dead claptraps. I didn't care. And it really does just feel like a stupid, dumbass checklist. And at first, when I first heard they're including this stuff, I'm like, awesome! More stuff to do. Because I was really excited for this game, and the more stuff to do, the better. I thought that at the time. But now, I'm thinking, I'm like, alright, maybe I want to start a new character with Zane. Oh shit, I don't want to go back and get all the dead claptraps again, or all the Typhon logs. So yeah, I realized, yeah, you can just skip them, but I like having everything done. Like, I'm not a perfectionist or a completionist by any means, because I'm 100% okay with moving past a lot of things, but when I've already done them, like I've already gotten all the dead claptraps, I've gotten all the Typhon logs, I've done all that stuff in my one account, so seeing it not done in another, just, it gets me. It feels unsettling. And I realize again, that might be just a just me thing, but is that ADHD? Like, there's a little bit of ADHD of, it's not done, it must be done, I already did this, it has to be done. I guess it's probably ADHD. I don't know. Whatever it is in my brain that tells me, hey, why is this not done? We already did this. It makes me mad. And I don't know why it doesn't do that when I see, like, side missions or, like, maybe, like, replaying a game. I don't feel that way unless there's this side stuff. And normally, I would just go and do all the side stuff, because a lot of times I enjoy it. In a lot of games like this, I very much enjoy that side stuff. But for some reason, I just don't here. It feels more like a chore than an experience. Like, I don't get excited like, oh yeah, the dead claptrap around here. Oh yeah, more Typhon logs over here. I don't get excited. I just dread it. Like, I don't want to do it. And then I go through an area and see everything I didn't do, and it just makes me feel like there's just so much wrong with that image of me not having things done. I feel like it would have just been a lot better if they would have just stuck to the traditional of, alright, you got your main missions, and then pretty much after every main mission, boom, here's a flood of side missions you can do. They're all optional, obviously. And my first playthrough in Borderlands 2, I did all the side missions, because alright, side stuff. But when I see it, like now, like I do another playthrough of Borderlands 2, I'll skip the ones I really don't want to do. And don't get me wrong, it does still bother me seeing it on that list of, like, I'll see that little yellow exclamation point that I haven't accepted it yet. And it does bother me, but it's almost strictly, it's like restricted to Sanctuary. When I'm in Sanctuary, I see all that stuff, I'm like, block it out when I'm there. But for the most part, when I'm out in the world, there's very few side missions out in the world that I don't do, because a lot of them I enjoy. The ones I enjoy, and I'll do every time, even if I need to or not. But the ones I want to skip, typically, I don't come across that often where it bothers me. But these logs, these dead claptraps, the vehicle parts too, I completely forgot to mention those. Those two, they're always on the map. I see their image constantly on the map of bugging me, no matter where I go, because they're in every location. And the side missions too, like my second playthrough, there's a lot of side missions I skipped. and they're at every location. Like, they're not just restricted to Sanctuary. And I realized they weren't just restricted in the past either, but a lot more were in Sanctuary. Now, to be fair, this I didn't even realize was a problem until I started recording for this video. But why is this going on? I really understand. Obviously, during the time of recording this, the Bloody Harvest event is going on. And that's all well and good. And before I actually start bashing it, I will say, I like the idea of it like invading the main game. I like the idea of ghosts. I like this terror mechanic they added. I like all of that. The problem is, I can't turn it off. And I don't want to do anything Bloody Harvest related right now. I'm just doing a main mission. It automatically activated the Bloody Harvest quest for me, which, okay, if you're not sure where to find it, you know, I guess that's a good way to get it known that, hey, this is an event going on. But I don't want ghosts right now. I want to just play the game normally. Could you imagine if this was your first, like, you know, you're busy with work or other games or whatever, and this is your first time jumping into Borderlands 3, and there's ghosts everywhere, and then in a month from now they're just gonna disappear, and you'll have no idea what's going on if you weren't, like, paying attention? Like, why'd they do this? Why did they make it invade the game? Like I said, I like the idea of invading the game because it's a neat idea, and I enjoy that. But what bothers me about it is that I can't turn it off, and I don't want it going on right now. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Halloween. I understand that there's like a huge push for it at the moment, like, yeah, Halloween's the best, down with other holidays, and that's all well and good. If you like Halloween, hey, good for you, more power to you. I'm not a fan. Halloween actually is going on right now. At the time of me recording this video and audio, it is actually Halloween right now. It is Halloween night. And this is what I'm doing instead of celebrating it, because I'm not a fan. I don't understand the big appeal to it. But hey, that's just my opinion. You like it? Good. Good for you. Go for it. But if I want to just stay inside and play Borderlands 3, I shouldn't be bombarded with Halloween junk. That's going on all outside. I don't want that in here. Alright? Let me turn it off. I don't want to deal with ghosts right now. I just want to play some good old-fashioned Borderlands 3. So yeah, why would they, A, include in the main game when, you know, while you're just playing the main game, not even doing the Bloody Harvest event, and B, force you to do it because there's no way I could not find a way to turn it off. I went to the event page, I went to the settings, I went to the main menu, I went to the settings. I can't find a way to turn it off. Is there a way to turn it off? Please let me know, because I cannot find it and it annoys me. That about does it for this video, guys. There really wasn't a point to it. Just the fact that I was really excited for Borderlands 3, and now that it's out, I don't know. It's fun, but I just can't bring myself to play it for some reason. I don't know what they did. I don't know what to fix with it, though. So that being said, there's a good chance this actually will be my last Borderlands 3 video, simply because I don't play enough to really talk about it. I mean, the only thing I can really think about would be just, I've thought of several ways the Calypso twins could have been better villains. But other than that, other than the video about that, I really don't know. So I guess if you want me to make more Borderlands videos, give me ideas of what you want my opinion on, or what you want to hear. If not, I guess let me know what else you guys are playing. I've been playing a lot of The Outer Worlds and Modern Warfare over the past week, because, you know, those games just came out and they're awesome. Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville is also out. I've been playing quite a bit of that. That's a lot of fun. Always play a lot of Rainbow, so stuff like that. If you want videos about anything about those games, I guess, let me know. Yeah, or you want another one of those rant videos like the last one where I just talked about how dumbass that guy was and why it still kind of makes me mad even though it's been like a week. Anyway, remember the world doesn't know anything, but keep your stick on the ice. We're all together. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.